This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Aggies offense will get the chance to start this game off. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. It's so hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Here's the second down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I think they might come up with a pick.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive, and a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. So Oregon's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lane.
No shot to bring him down. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. The Ducks will have to kick it away. On a run now for the first time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down. Looking to pass, it's Burks. He escapes the pocket. Gets into space at the 50. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Finds his target. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. But 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
3rd and goal, will try to run it in. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. We're through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Taken in the end zone. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the 1st down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Loses the ball to the right line. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And now the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw. The catch is made. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. To bootleg here. Catch made on the left side, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to throw. It's Burks. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs.
He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And just like that, you go from knocking on the door, ready to put points on the board, to taking a sack. As we all know, when you move down inside the 10-yard line and you decide to throw the ball, things happen fast. You've got to make quick decisions.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Burks. Makes a quick grab. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Ducks are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Looking kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Very little time left, but perhaps they can run a couple plays if they're very efficient here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk of the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's the Burks. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
On third down, he drops to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And the return brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. A short completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They knocked through the PAT to go up 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. To throw, it's Burks. QB to the tight end for a completion. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. They bring them down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he fields it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st down, it's play action. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Burks. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
This drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they need 9 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is intercepted.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Grab down the middle. It's Proctor. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. 2-man clock with the running game. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Handoff running right. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. He hands it off from the gun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Can they keep this championship game drive going? On the 11th play, they've got 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Woo-hoo, what a job by this offense. Risky call on 4th down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies.